Hello guys there and welcome, it's Reggie here. Today we're going to talk about a new theory, talking about things like zombies or dinosaurs or whatever could be coming to Advanced Warfare. Now I know I did a theory a little while ago about this when I was pleased because lots of people watched it. This is a different one, specifically focusing more on dinosaurs or zombies or stuff like that. Now while it could be zombies, it is pretty unlikely because obviously that's Treyarch's thing. And although there's stuff like people saying, there was one of the survey answers or questions in the Call of Duty survey a little while ago, and just put my keys down, sorry, was talking about the fact, would you like us to notify you if there's any news about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare having zombies or stuff like that, and people were like, eh? So whether it's just a general question or whether it was talking about, teasing something, I don't know. Pretty quickly after E3 and stuff of Advanced Warfare gameplay coming out, Treyarch said, well done, blah, 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 to our I don't think they said partners, I think they said congratulations or something like that. So that could mean something as well. They could be in partnership, because although they, meaning Sledgehammer Games, have been working very closely with Infinity Ward the whole time, it could be Treyarch working with Sledgehammer Games to make zombies. I don't know. I doubt it though. There's also one thing about the pre-order bonus. Why on earth would one of the options be getting a Nuketown 2025 bonus map or Nuketown map come up as so you can get a Nuketown map, which is a Treyarch map, in Advanced Warfare, which is Sledgehammer Games, when Sledgehammer Games have been working mainly with Infinity Ward. Now, Nuketown was a good map, but why? That's the things people are saying could be zombies, but there's different information which is more likely to make something like cyborg zombies or dinosaurs, and it could be cyborg zombies because zombies are pretty cool, loads of people love them, it's the favourite game mode, and obviously Cyborg is futuristic, but is it more sci-fi? And I think Cyborg is more sci-fi, so that's the reason why I don't think it could be that either. Sledgehammer Games, Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield have said several times, we're staying away from sci-fi, we wanted to make it realistic. They've done a lot of research, they made everything accurate, and yeah, so I'm really pleased with these guys. They look like they put a lot of effort in. Whether they're just saying that because it's their first game and then afterwards they're not going to do anything, I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyway, he actually said, I predicted one of my videos, something, I said, we could be getting something like dinosaurs. I said it could be genetically modified in a lab, and then some outbreak happens or something like that. And then I saw this interview, I think with a Game Informer, with Glenn Schofield and Michael Condrey, and Michael Condrey goes, we're not about sci-fi, we're more towards actual realistic scientific stuff of the future, like genetic modification and stuff like that. I can't remember, he said something else as well, and I was super excited to see that my prediction kind of was what he was saying. So that's really interesting. That got me thinking, if it is genetic modification, perhaps that could be part of the third mode. And they're sitting right here now watching this. They obviously won't be watching this, but they'll be like, he's on to us. Anyway, yeah, so it's really interesting to think if it's genetic modification. If you guys don't know what that is, then you guys can quickly look up the term. It's basically, to give you a really quick brief kind of description of it, it's basically we're in a lab, special scientists mess around with the genes and stuff, which make up someone, which makes you look the way you do, with long hair, short hair, whatever. Those are all to do with the genes and controlling. Very small amount, about 3% of your whole genes, but a bit off topic there. But basically, genetic modification is where you actually change this, and you can change it for your advantages, and it's very useful for, I don't know a lot of biology stuff. It's really useful for things like certain plants, they can add kind of artificial vitamins almost to plants and send it off to poorer countries where they need these vitamins, and they don't need to pay for this medicine and stuff because this plant already produces it. It's very interesting, genetic modification, and it's very useful thing of the future, and so it is very important. And so basically, guys, I'm going to also leave you a link in the description talking about this guy to do with Jurassic Park, but he also talked about the fact that what's being worked on now is because birds are have come from dinosaurs. He talked about trying to change the genetic code of a chicken and basically get a dinosaur born. So that's pretty awesome, pretty exciting stuff, and we could be seeing that in the future. It could be sci-fi, but again, you think genetic modification is a very powerful thing. It's very useful, and I think he talked about genetic modification, so it's very likely that could be a possibility. We also saw obviously that little tease in Ghost where it said playful secrets on the IED, and that was awesome as well. But one major thing, right, I just wanted to quickly cover this, guys. I'll think of anything else. I think that's what the main points. One other thing is that no one's really thought of is if you look back at Call of Duty, we had Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty 4, which was a 16, we had World at War, which was a 15, and then after that we had Modern Warfare 2, which was an 18, and then, Black Ops 1, which was an 18, and then Modern Warfare 3, which was an 18, and then Black Ops 2, which was an 18, and then Ghosts was a 16, and everyone thought, okay, and I think that was just so they could get, you know, more kind of more revenue because more people buying it, younger, etc., etc. Or maybe it was, I think it could be actually also to do with the fact of what they had in it. Like Ghost wasn't very violent, wasn't much blood or anything like that, and Aliens are kind of like futuristic. And normally with the futuristic games, when you're killing stuff that are futuristic, it's not as violent for some reason. I think just because it's futuristic and it's not really as likely. Like if you kill an animal, that would be quite, you know, bad game. But if you kill an alien or some kind of robot-y thing, that's not really bad at all, is it? Like, oh, it's gonna spill out what bolts and nuts and stuff. Oh, you know, so it's not very violent if that was futuristic. I mean, so that's why I don't see them doing robots, because it's pretty boring. But yeah, like, so for that reason, that's why I think Ghost was a 16. However, if we look at the Advanced Warfare case, it is in fact an 18. So that got me thinking as well, why is it an 18, you know? And although Ghost, when it first, one of the first cases that was leaked, was an 18, I do believe Advanced Warfare will be an 18. Now, either that or Ghost marked a thing where they're all going to be 16. Now, I do reckon that they'll probably all be 18, either that or it's something to do with the age rating, but I'm pretty sure it'll be 18, and the reason for that, I don't think there's going to be much blood at all in Advanced Warfare. It's futuristic, you don't see that, it's not about spilling people's guts out and stuff, it's more about the future and all this powerful technology, so they're not really focusing on that, and so I don't think that's the thing. With all this future technology, it's not really that violent either, you know, so it's not about that, and so I don't think that'll be the reason. So the thing that gets me is maybe, I'm thinking the reason why it's an age 18 rating is probably, in my eyes, because of this third mode. Now, we don't know what it is yet, but if it was zombies, it's obviously going to be an 18, apart from the fact we had World at War, which was a 15. I think the age rating was different back then, so it didn't work like that. But yeah, so I really do think the reason why I like Modern Warfare 2 and stuff was an 18 was because of the blood and because of that mission, No Russian. That was pretty violent and stuff. They went into an airport and shooting people. Black Ops, obviously zombies. Modern Warfare 3, violent again. Actually, yeah, Black Ops as well, like in the campaign, like you stab people's necks and stuff. It was quite violent. Black Ops 2, I don't think it was terribly violent, but it was futuristic, and obviously we had zombies, so that's why it was an 18. And then Ghost was 16, so like I said, because of Aliens, it's modern, so it's not very violent, if you guys understand me. I think that's why it's not an 18. So like I said, in Advanced Warfare, this third mode is probably likely, in my eyes, what will make it a 18. And I don't know, to me, if you have something like cyborg zombies or cyborgs or robots or something, it's not going to be an 18, you know, because it's not violent. If I'm making myself clear, because it's futuristic and because it's basically machinery part of the time, it's not really violent, you know. If you killed a pig that was made out of metal, that wouldn't be violent, would it? No. So what I'm saying is, how can it be violent, you know, or as violent? So that's why I'm thinking that this is going to be an 18, because it makes you think, you know, dinosaurs, they're pretty giant things. They're pretty things that are quite destructive. There'll be a lot of blood and stuff. So that's what gets me thinking it could be something like a dinosaur or a zombie or some kind of play on zombies. If you guys understand where I'm going with this. So I think that's a very nice thing to think about as well. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm rambling on about nonsense and just making this up and just not really think about it, then just say so. But I believe that could be something, especially the thing about the age rating as well. Why is it an 18 if it's going to be something like, you know, it's I don't see, you know. So I hope you guys did enjoy. You can go and check out any of the other videos. That would be really awesome. I'll leave a few at the end for you guys to watch. But thanks very much. I'll be bringing you more theories very soon, such as more zombies and stuff. More zombies videos on the way. Yes, there's some more information about different stuff this time. But thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.